Most of you saying that, Daktari has done a good job in explaining, what goes on with the billing. We'll see if we can get more time to answer some of the questions that you're still asking. And so for now, I want to put you already on the hot seat. You can tell us, you can explain to us the billing, but let's see if you can actually read the news.
I can feel the heat already.
You can feel the heat? All right, so I want you to relax, breathe in, breathe out. You're okay?
I am.
And then this is the camera that you'll be using, this camera too.
Right.
So I want you to give it your all and start by introducing yourself.
My name's Dr. Ben Chumo. I'm this evening's news anchor. I proceed. Despite powering 70% of Kenya's economy, the country's small and medium-sized enterprises have been largely ignored by financial institutions as being too risky. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel for many of them after Equity Bank got a 5-year line of credit from the African Development Bank. The facility, worth 15 billion shillings, will be loaned to SMEs in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and the Sudan, and the Democratic Republic of Congo at preferential rates, Katians Odale Changole spoke to Equity Bank CEO, Dr. James Mwangi, on the sidelines of the signing ceremony to establish how the money will be dispersed and what it portends for SMEs and the economy as a whole.
And now we're joined by Dr. James Mwangi of Equity Bank to tell us a little bit more about this deal that they have signed today with AFDB. Bwana Mwangi, thank you very much for joining us on KTN. And please tell us, what exactly is this deal and what does it mean for Equity Bank?
Thank you very much. This deal involves an agreement between African Development Bank and Equity Bank to provide credit facilities of up to 148 million US dollars, equivalent of approximately 15 billion Kenya shillings. This means a lot to our manufacturing, to our enterprises, to the micro, small, and medium businesses, because this facility allows them to borrow long-term. They can borrow loans of up to 15 years that enables them to go into manufacturing, enhancement or expansion of factories, importation of capital goods and machinery that will be required for manufacturing, and would encourage them to do particularly value addition in agriculture through agricultural processing. It also means significant reduction in interest rates, because in US dollars, the interest rates will range between 8 and 10%.
For those who are borrowing at local rates, what will be the range that we'll be looking at?
The current range of those in heavy manufacturing is 14%. In light industries, it's up to 16% because of the risk factor.
This facility is not limited to Kenya only. It's going to go to all the 6 countries. How exactly are you going to roll it out?
This facility is intended to enhance cross-border regional trade. We want to see more intra-Africa trade, and it's for that reason that this facility has been extended in all the countries that we have operations. So it will be available in Kenya, in Tanzania, in Uganda, Rwanda, South Sudan, and now DRC Congo.
How do you see this facility changing things? How do you see the landscape changing, and where do you see Equity playing going forward?
This facility coincides with the 10-year strategic plan that sees Equity up to 2024. What I see is Equity spreading its wings to be in 15 countries within that period, and significantly changing the profile of banking. We see in 10 years, banking will change from being a place we go to what we do on our phone. We also will see the banking slowly changing from retail banking to SME and corporate banking as Kenya takes off, we'll see banks growing, and particularly Equity, growing significantly to rival the size of the small African economies.
And we wish you well in that journey, Mr. Mwangi. Thank you so much for joining us. And that was James Mwangi from Dr. James Mwangi from Equity Bank, telling us, Equity is a bank to watch, and they're doing great things going forward. Let's, watch this space and let's see what they do. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Adley Changole, and it's back to studio.